Russell Wilson, his whole complaint's like, oh, I want an O-line, I want an O-line. So they're like, oh, we're just going to give you a fast, whatever, like 5'8" receiver. It's like, thanks. Like, what the fuck do I need that for? I already have Tyler Lockett, which is literally exactly that.
Did you think Draymond Green got all those hero points from when he kicked Steven Adams in the balls?
He got a lot of hero points for doing that. I'll give you another hero point. Zaza Pachulia when he fell on Kawhi Leonard and won the Warriors that series like a few years back.
Oh wow!
And that's some hero points
accidental, guys.
No, yeah, accidental. Yeah, there's some hero points for Zaza Pachulia for that one.
We call the candlestick site, by the way, Aaron. You can figure out where.
Well, it's been demolished. It's been demolished.
Well, we're building a new stadium.
We built it back. Oh, you built it back up.
The 69ers play in the local titty bar downtown San Francisco.
Oh, hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Muffed podcast. As always, my name is Boaz, and I'm joined by Lamita and Aaron. What's up, guys?
Hey, how you doing, Boaz?
Dude, I'm doing good. The draft's over, so I'm a little bit, I was hyped last week.
There goes Lamita.
Hype is Lamita's gone. Hype is kind of over. Lamita's back. But NBA playoffs are coming up soon, so 2 more weeks. We got that to look forward to. It's not like this time last year it sucked. The draft was over and it's like fuck, we got nothing else to talk about.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like the last dance and that was it.
God, can you believe there was a time where there was no sports at all, just for a while? That's insane to think about.
I watched just Guy Fieri shows. I watched Triple G and I watched Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. That's all I did for those.
Oh man, that sounds awful. I'm sorry about that.
Oh no, come on, that's an elite. That's and Practical Jokers. I put that in as well. It's just reruns of all just old shows. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. We got the NBA playoffs. We still got more shit to talk about, and as always, let's get into it. As always, we like to start off our episodes with our highlights of the week. Lamita, start us off. What's your highlight of the week?
My highlight of the week. All right, it's
one prepared.
Champions League semi-finals time. The Champions League, unlike the Super League, is one of the biggest soccer competitions in the world.
Debatable.
Or football competitions, I should say. And semifinals right now, while we're speaking, there's the first semifinal going on, PSG versus Manchester City. PSG needs to win 2-1 and they can force extra time. Right now it's halftime and Manchester City are up 1-0. And I do not like Manchester City because I'm a Manchester United fan. So
fuck Manchester
I'm rooting for Neymar.
really?
Let's go, Ney. Yeah, that's what's up, Aaron.
Yeah, if only I had my Paris Saint-Germain pants on right now, Lamita, but I don't, unfortunately.
But Manchester, right? It's a city. It's not. Is it really United? I don't know.
Oh,
it's my personal take on the situation.
United City. United comes.
I think it's more of a city than it is United in my personal opinion. That's just well, what do I know?
Yeah, all right, whatever.
Aaron, go ahead.
Whatever.
Okay, so
I didn't know.
My first real quick highlight of the week. My little personal highlight of the week. Marcus Semien back in Oakland gets a standing ovation. That's cool and everything. And, the A's team is good. The A's team is good right now, but I just want to say, just imagine how good this team would fucking be if we started fucking Marcus Semien and Liam Hendricks. I'm just throwing that out there.
Hendricks would have been a game changer for this.
Yeah, but Aaron, check this out. Well, whatever the owner got, he got a few steak dinners out of that. So, he saved some money on. He saved some money on Marcus Semien.
And now we have fucking, instead of Marcus Semien in shortstop, we have goddamn fucking washed up Elvis Andrus at shortstop. But hey, that's none of my fucking business. So I'm going to, this is a first for all the people who are actually watching this. We have a quick highlight of the week here. I don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to try this. So we're going to talk about Ramon Laureano. This is the actual highlight of
the week. You're playing a highlight.
Literal highlight of the week.
Yeah.
We have Ramon Laureano making this insane catch here against the Orioles. And then this is 5-5 runner on second. I don't know how well that came up.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Whoa! Okay. He body slammed.
I know, and then he caught it. Would have been maybe a home run. And now, if we go ahead to his next at bat in the very next inning. Oh, hold on. We'll just start back.
That's good.
Hero of the game, and then boom, 2-run bomb. Immediately the next inning, and then we come in and win.
Well, Aaron, honestly,
fucking beast.
I gotta disavow this because my MLB The Show player is on the Baltimore Orioles, so personally not very happy about that as a member of the Baltimore Orioles.
Yeah, well, Ramon Laureano GOAT. That's all I wanted to throw that out. And also we have this little funny play here. One of the worst throws I've ever seen. Zach Pop, reliever on the Marlins, just a little ground ball to him, and I don't know, it's the easy play, but what the fuck was that?
Oh, that's bad. Yeah, that's.
And then everyone's safe. And
But I was gonna say that's not the worst throw. I mean,
It's not the worst throw I've ever
did you see
seen.
fucking Fauci last year when he was thrown out the pitch and like it was like just completely?
Yeah, but that's
I've seen worse.
Yeah, there's definitely worse throws, but I thought that one was a little funny because usually bad throws are like super hard and off, and he just fucking just threw it straight up.
That's
No
true. Yeah,
reason.
he gave him a little
Give him
lob.
some
Yeah,
catching practice. Give him some catching.
He gave him an alley oop right there. Yeah.
So those are my literal highlights of the week, and that's
Okay,
it.
that's pretty good. Yeah. So yeah, my first highlight I have we talked about a little bit in the second part of the episode where we started talking about Aaron Rodgers a little bit. Aaron Rodgers ruining the NFL draft. Young players getting their dreams, and Aaron Rodgers is always just the biggest asshole in football. Is ruining their dreams like just always overshadowing them. Joe Horn, or his son J.C. Horn was picked, but all the stories the next day were not about how he was the first defensive player picked, but it was all about Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers only cares about himself. He only wants himself in the media, and he's just a real asshole. Just one of the worst human beings personally, I would say, just in the NFL and just in the world, just in general. Yeah.
I'm not gonna comment on this. I'm gonna not shamelessly, because it is our website. I'm gonna plug the website. If you want my thoughts on it, go check out the website.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Aaron, for our 1-4 in the divisional round right now.
Conference championship.
Or a conference championship. Nice, good catch there, Aaron. Next one. So, Seattle Seahawks wide receiver Dwayne Eskridge. Literally like one of the only players they drafted. They draft like 3 players in total. So he tweets out, "In-N-Out Burger, best chain in existence. All the haters be tripping." So it kind of sounds like he has a little allegiance to California. I don't know how that's going to sit well with him being a Seahawks now.
Hey, we got
next
the
one
guy
I have
on the inside.
we got, we were talking about one Green Bay cracker. I got another Green Bay cracker. Eric Stokes Jr. tweeted out, "I hate Tom Brady." That's one of my favorite tweets. Just old tweets resurfaced from players. I hate Tom Brady.
I can say
I respect that.
He's officially not a cracker. I will say that because of that.
And then the next take would be when Aaron Rodgers gets, when he gets traded, and then he's like, "I hate Aaron Rodgers." That'd be the next one, and that would really just maybe fall in love with Eric Stokes just in general as a prospect. I got another one. Anderson Varejao is back. He's back in the Cavs.
Wait, really?
Yeah, Anderson Varejao is back in the Cavs. Larry Nance is out for the season. They pretty much, that's done. And now they brought back Anderson Varejao, and he hasn't played since like the 2017 season.
That's
so
insane.
That's definitely a smart move. Just a player with 4 years.
Varejao.
Yeah.
Wow.
Next one I got is the Warriors Pelicans superhero presentation. They did like a whole Marvel theme, which was like just a ripoff of the Nickelodeon wild card game. I mean, it was still kind of fun. Like the announcers were just as shitty, probably. No, I wouldn't say they're as cringy because they didn't have like whatever like 13-year-old kids who like had no clue like anything about the sport. It wasn't like that, but it was just like it's not like a good commentary team or anything like that. And it was just interesting. Draymond Green had like 28 hero points because they were giving out hero points, and so he he has they were showing Michael Jordan, and no, I think he had actually more. I think he had like 32 or 34. It was like Michael Jordan 30 points per game, Will Chamberlain 30 points per game, Draymond Green 32 points per game, and then like in parentheses hero points. So yeah,
no way. I mean, Draymond hasn't gotten close to 32 points in 3 games combined.
Hey, dude, come on. He's averaging a triple single. Was it Charles Barkley?
Do you think Draymond Green got all those hero points from when he kicked Steven Adams in the balls?
He got a lot of hero points for doing that. I'll give you another hero point. Zaza Pachulia when he fell on Kawhi Leonard and won the Warriors that series like a few years back.
Oh wow!
That's some hero points
accidental, guys.
No, yeah, accidental. Yeah, there's some hero points for Zaza Pachulia for that one. And then the last one I have, Aaron. I mean, we were talking about this. You saw this one as well. The A's are now allowing you to buy tickets using Dogecoin. They're like the first official, just like any brand that lets you actually use Dogecoin, which is like, I mean, that's pretty crazy for them. Like that's interesting on the A's for doing that. We saw Tesla they let you buy shit with Bitcoin now, and Dogecoin or A's were like, fuck it, I'm gonna like take it even like one step further, and I'm gonna let you buy shit with Dogecoin. So yeah, that's my highlights of the week.
That was insane.
That's very interesting. Yeah, Aaron. Honestly, we need to go to an A's game and maybe we just buy in the Dogecoin only.
Dude, I'm very down for that.
Shohei Ohtani.
You're a big Shohei Ohtani guy, huh, Lemeter?
Yeah,
that's like
he's my new favorite. Fernando Tatis didn't sit there for a long time. He was there for a couple of days. Acuna, I really like. Acuna's been one of my favorite players because that's the.
Yeah, Lemeter's been pulling this out now. Like, yeah, dude, I've loved Ronald Acuna for like years. Now.
I have. I've been on the Acuna train for like 2 years now.
This is like the Lakers. This is like the Lakers
since his rookie year. Didn't he win Rookie of the Year his rookie year?
I actually don't know. Let me look that up.
If that's false, Lemeter just like lost all reputation, like all credibility. That's not true. That's
let's see.
I see. I'm surprised. Like, how would you not know anybody else but Ronald Acuna? Like, why Ronald Acuna?
Because, dude, like,
Oh, he did win Rookie of the Year. Yeah,
see, I've
Which
been
year?
an
Which
Acuna
year?
guy.
2018. You said.
Yeah, 2018.
Fuck, we can't disprove. I mean,
Can't
I still
can't
think it's bullshit.
disprove.
I think it's still bullshit. But just Lemire somehow lucked into like getting that right. All right.
Okay,
let's go to our-
but
Go
like
ahead.
Shohei Otani's now my new favorite.
Show
Okay.
goat Otani.
Yeah.
No, but for Goto, Tot Goat, J Goat, or period. Come on.
Let me know. I actually saw him pitch before at an A's Angels game I went to, and like there's all these dudes by like their baseline with these like Japanese signs. They're like, "Woo, Otani!"
Hey, if I ever end up going to an A's game, I'll make
Are
sure
you
to do
you
that.
gonna write in Japanese, Lemire? You gotta figure that out.
I'll figure it out.
You figure it out. Let's go to our next segment. So we talked about the draft last week. We did our little reaction to Trey Lance getting drafted by the Niners. We did just a little rundown of the first round. Let's just talk about the whole draft, just as a whole, what all the teams did, and then just talk about what what you think is the best draft, which team had the best draft, and which team had the worst draft. Aaron, why don't we start off with you?
Okay,
What's your best team?
this first winner, maybe a little out of the box here, but I'm gonna back it up with some reasoning that's not necessarily just based on the draft pick. So I'm gonna go with the Chicago Bears winning the draft.
Took my first.
And I'm
winner.
gonna tell you why. Because it doesn't really matter what else they did. Tevin Jenkins, good pick. To be honest, I don't really know anyone else in their draft class because we're all about honesty here. But they just picked Justin
And I
Fields.
appreciate the honesty.
I don't remember any time they've like picked besides Mitch Trubisky, but that didn't really work out. We don't need to talk about that. But, like this is like the first.
Aaron, I'm gonna say
one
one more.
year.
I like Daz Newsome. I like Daz Newsome as well.
You're a big Daz Newsome guy?
UNC, yeah, UNC receiver. I like him as well.
Well, I just want to say, Bears fans have hope. They had some good picks. They picked for need. They got Tevin Jenkins and they got Justin Fields. I think just getting Justin Fields is just probably that's all they need. They
Are
need
you really that upset about Justin Fields going to the Bears?
I mean, there's a thing where Ohio State.
There was a mosquito on my paper. Come on.
There's a thing where Ohio State quarterbacks like never work out, but hopefully he does. And
I mean, Texas Tech. You can say that whatever. One is a Texas Tech quarterback. One is a Clemson quarterback. Before the rape once, Deshaun Watson. Sorry, mispronounced that there for a second.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't forget what I was saying, but yeah, good for the Bears. Bears fans of hope. And my loser, call me biased, but I have the Las Vegas Traders or the Raiders is my loser in the draft. First of all, Alex Leatherwood seems like a great guy. He's a meme connoisseur.
He has a good last name though. I'm gonna say that's a good football last name. That's
a great last name.
If you're gonna talk about like just the two most like gritty like materials, there are I think leather and wood are just like they're up
honestly.
there.
The Raiders, right now on paper, they probably had the worst draft, but let me read some of these names. Alex Leatherwood, that's a great football name. Trayvon Morig, that's kind of an iffy football name. But then Malcolm Kuntz, that's a football name.
That's a good.
Divine Diablo, that's a great football name.
That's a cool. That's like one of the best names in the draft.
Tyree Gillespie, that's a great football name. Nate Hobbs, it's a decent football name. Jimmy Morrissey, he's a center from Pittsburgh. Ooh,
that's a baseball name. That kind of sounds like a baseball.
It does sound like a baseball name. But,
yeah.
Hey, on paper, not the best draft, but if we're basing this on names, these guys have the highest potential in the draft. But I just want to say, Raiders, hopefully these guys work out, but they're in the bottom. Great names. Can't argue with that.
Dude, I'm just thinking right now. Yeah, what are like the most grittiest material? I think leather, wood. I think those are definitely up there. I think maybe like steel. That's a gritty material.
Up there.
Yeah. So like I think that's just one of the best.
His parents should have named him Steel Leatherwood.
Steel wood. Yeah, leather steel. It's just but that kind of sounds like a porn star name. Like,
okay. In the Raiders' defense, I'll speak in the Raiders' defense right here. Apparently, I was looking Benjamin Albright, very locked in. He said Leatherwood wouldn't have fallen past 26, which was the Ravens. So it looks like he was high up. And I think as a guard, I think Leatherwood does make a decent prospect. As a tackle, not so much.
Did you see the tweet where like if they switch the first and second rounders, that actually looks pretty good because everyone thought.
Nah, I don't like the Morig pick.
Why not?
Because they have so many safeties. They get a safety every year.
Who do they have? Who do they? I mean, right now they have like
Jonathan
Carl
Abrams.
Joseph.
Jonathan Abrams, Carl Joseph.
You need a few. I mean, you need multiple.
They signed Lamarcus Joyner.
That's three at least nowadays. Yeah,
they signed Lamarcus Joyner.
Yeah, I mean, nowadays you need about three, and I think that's a good value though to get him in the second round. A guy who most people thought would be a first round safety.
I think
for most people is a top safety.
I think he projects into he's more of a
like a box safety. You think
corner.
He's gonna be like a
not a box safety. He's like a nickel corner. Yeah, I think he could pick a guy man to man. But apart,
I mean, nowadays you can never. I don't think you can ever have enough safeties. You can play them in so many versatile roles and shit like that. I don't think it's necessarily like I don't think that's the worst
value
pick.
For the second. It's the decent value for second. Yeah.
I don't think it's the worst pick at all, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. Lemire, what's your winners and who's your loser?
My winners are the Cleveland Browns.
Ooh.
That's a
Oh,
that's a solid one.
They had a weakness at corner. They got Greg Newsome in the first. They don't have the best linebackers. They got JOK, who does have a heart scare, but it looks like he'll be okay. And
I mean, so
Yeah,
so
it was
does
surprising that
Montez
he fell
Sweat.
that far. Yeah,
yeah,
And he's all right.
that's
yeah.
true.
I hope he's all right. And if he is, dude, Cleveland got one hell of a steal. And
I
my
liked also
loser-
Anthony Schwartz from Auburn. They got a like a really fast dude. He's like one of the fastest guys. Like I remember earlier into the season, everyone thought like if there was actually a combine, he was a guy who
He
like
could
people
break
thought
John
he,
Ross's.
not necessarily like he would compete with that one, and he's fast as fuck. Yeah, so he's that's gonna be interesting one with Baker.
Good.
Yeah,
Baker just chucking up deep bombs. I'd love to see that.
he's just an entertaining player to watch. Yeah, he's not like he doesn't have to do, like the route running or anything like that, but he's just fast as fuck. He just vertical like he'll run.
Marquise Goodwin type route runner. Hey, shout out Marquise, one of my favorite players.
Where you shit on Marquise and then shout out Marquise.
I said Marquise Goodwin has like elite straight line speed too. That's what I was trying to say.
But you said Marquise Goodwin like route runner. That was the part you talked about.
No, I'm just saying that's
okay. No, that's fine. That's just details.
Okay, fine, whatever, man. I'm not shitting on Keith,
I'm just
right?
okay.
That's my guy. Anyways, loses. I got the Denver Broncos.
Damn.
Justin Fields was right there. Their draft wasn't bad. I like Javonte.
It wasn't bad.
I like Javonte Williams.
Yeah.
There's a mosquito right here. Let me get it. Ah,
damn, dude.
No, I didn't.
We gotta see proof or it didn't happen.
Picture didn't happen.
Hold up.
Oh, okay, there we go. There's a smudge there. That's kind of small for a mosquito.
Nah, it's a smaller one. Baby mosquito.
Okay. Damn, you killing babies now? That's kind of fucked up.
Justin Fields is right there. I don't know why they didn't.
Well, okay, but if they get Rodgers, does that change your whole perspective?
Okay, yeah, that changes everything.
Yeah,
Javonte Williams, which I didn't think was.
Surtain is a good pick too. I don't think that's a bad pick.
Surtain wasn't a bad pick if they get Rodgers. If they don't get Rodgers, yeah.
I mean, they still have an elite quarterback in Drew Lock, so like that's totally fine as well.
I don't know, man. That's my thought.
Oh, the next Patrick Mahomes is Drew Lock, from Boaz.
Yep. Still happening. I'm hoping Rodgers doesn't go there, so Drew Lock can just tear it up. Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, Noah Fant. They got Garrett Bowles. They got a duo right there with Melvin Gordon and Javonte Williams. Drew Lock's gonna take them to the Super Bowl. I said it here. Drew Lock Super Bowl champion.
Drew
Just
Cock.
Put it out there. Drew Cock. Drew, plop your cock on your defense. I don't know. We'll have to come up with a better nickname. So yeah. I'm actually happy you guys didn't steal it. I was getting scared maybe Lemire would take my team. I picked the Detroit Lions. I think they just got like if we're talking about a team that got value just everywhere. Like they might not have like the best draft. Yeah, Penei Sewell. I mean, I didn't think they were gonna go that. Like I didn't think Penei Sewell was gonna last that long for sure. They got a few other notable ones. Let me just pull up their whole draft. I know they got Amon-Ra St. Brown, which both Lemire and I really liked, and they got him I think like in the third round. Which I thought that was really good. Ifedu Milifanu, a guy that both Lemire and I actually thought the Niners might take, and they picked him like right before. Yeah, literally, exactly. Levi Onwuzurike is a guy who they got in the second round, who I thought like I heard people saying that he might like jump into the first round. They just got value all around, and I think they got like guys that fit like the whole like kneecap, biting like that whole just mentality. And then Amon-Ra St. Brown, just talking more about that. Like I just love that because they got Rams. Their like GM, right, whatever, has like experience with the LA Rams and shit like that. I think he's like Amon-Ra could be like the Cooper Kupp like in that offense. Like I think he has a good potential for that.
Fantasy draft him.
He could be because like they have no other receiver there. Like I can't name on any other like what Quentin Cephas. Like who the fuck else do they have?
Yo, Quentin
don't disrespect Quentin Goatfist like that, dude.
You come on, yeah. Sorry, man. Quentin Goatfist. I didn't know there's a Quentin Cephas fans here.
We're big. Me and Lemire are big Quentin.
We're
big Quentin Cephas. I like him and what's the Falcons guy? They had another one. They had a really good.
Zacchaeus.
Yeah, Zacchaeus. Olamide Zacchaeus.
I don't know his first name.
Olamide Zacchaeus. Yeah. Elite receivers all around. Yeah, but I just thought they had a really solid draft. Like I don't think they reached for anybody. I think they just got guys with good value, and they got some knee biters. They're gonna be biting and some munching on some knees. And then I'm gonna go with a little bit of bias for me. Call me biased, but I'm gonna go with the Seattle Seahawks having a shitty draft. They got 3 picks overall, and then the first one their only like high pick was a second rounder, Dwayne Eskridge. I mean,
it was loyal to the Bay because of his
sick Russell Wilson. That's true, exactly, yeah. But like Russell Wilson, his whole complaints like, oh, I want an O-line. So they're like, oh, we're just gonna give you a fast, whatever, like 5'8" receiver. It's like, thanks. Like, what the fuck do I need that for? I already have Tyler Lockett, which is literally exactly that.
Hey, they're building for the future. They're gonna trade Tyler Lockett for Raheem Mostert now.
Oh yeah, you think that's? I
Getting
mean,
back.
that could be solid.
That's
I
a
just yeah, I
Seahawks
didn't
move
get
right there.
I didn't
A
get that.
fifth running
Just get a
back.
Niners. Yeah, just get Niners players.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's just, I mean, it's not in this. It's just a weird draft. Just 3 picks overall. I mean, you needed a lot of help on the O line. They did draft, I think, O lineman later on, but just yeah, Dwayne Eskridge is your only high pick. Just did not seem, especially with like Dwayne Eskridge not being like. I mean, there was still guys like what was it? What's the De'Ami Brown was still on the board. Terrace Marshall, I believe, was still on the board at that point. Just like, I mean, other guys that could maybe complement DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett, and they just got a guy who I just feel like has very similar skill sets to Tyler Lockett. I don't know.
They should have looked into Pat Freiermuth for that pick.
They could have looked into. I mean, I probably the more smart one would just look into like an O lineman at that point. Just look at like just draft one of the O linemen. But yeah, they just said no. You know what, Russ, you're just gonna run back and forth, and then hopefully Dwayne Eskridge is open in the deep wherever in the end zone, and somehow you get it to him.
And that's DK's route too, the deep go route. That's
And
DK's
Tyler
route.
Lockett. I mean, fucking literally every receiver they have on the Seahawks right now.
Now Tyler Lockett can run underneath type of stuff.
I mean, I'm very interested. I mean, what they're going to use him in. Like, I don't think he's a bad player. I just a draft overall. If you only got 3 picks, you got to get a little value. And I don't know, if like a 5'8" speedster might not be the move. Yeah. So there we go. That's our draft recap. I don't know. Like I think it's always really dumb. Like all the people who grade it, like you don't know. Like nobody's played yet. We're not.
You're not going to know. You can't really grade a draft until like 4 years after, anyways. So
that's true.
Even
though
though
Mitch Trubisky, I told you, Aaron, I told you that instantly he was gonna be a bust. So like that
is true. Instantly. You got that right.
I did get that right. So let's get into our next segment. We haven't done this in a while, and like I guess if it's the draft theme, we're gonna do a little bit of like a fantasy draft. So you need a head coach, a quarterback, 2 receivers, so 1 outside receiver and 1 slot receiver, a running back, and a tight end. And the caveat here is you can only draft players that have not played in the NFL. So you're going to draft players who are going to play on your football team, but they're from other sports leagues, not from the NFL.
Okay.
So let's do this real quick. Let's figure out the order. So Aaron, pick a number between 1 through 3, and Lamita pick a number 1 through 3. Don't say it right now. I'm just going to write it down real quick. I'm going to write down my number, and if either one of you guys gets it, that'll be the first pick. And if neither one of you get it, then I'll get the first pick. Aaron, what number?
2.
2. Lamita?
3.
3. All right, my number was 2. Aaron has the first pick. Let me write that one. All right, so I'm gonna write down a number right now. 1 or 2?
2.
2. All right, 2 is my number again. I picked the same number twice.
Okay.
So Lamita's got the first, Aaron's got the first pick. Lamita's got the second pick. I got.
I'd like the third pick. All
right, you like to trade? I'll trade with you. Sure, we'll snake.
Yeah.
We'll snake.
Okay,
Yes.
I'll take the.
Oh, we're snaking. Oh shit.
All right. Then I'll trade with you, Lamita.
All right.
All right, go ahead, Aaron. You are on the board, or you're on the clock.
All right, so I need a team name. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna be. We're gonna be the.
I'm sticking. I'll be sticking with the Chattanooga Clownfish. I really enjoyed.
Oh, that's true. What was my name last time? I don't remember.
The Seattle.
No, somewhere over the Dwayne Bows. Somewhere over
the Dwayne Bow.
Yeah.
We're gonna relocate. We're gonna become the San Francisco 69ers. So with
Damn, you're kind of encroaching on Lamita's territory. Lamita's expansion team, the Santa Clara football team.
Yeah. We're like the Chargers moving to LA where the Rams are already there. That's happening right now.
Gotcha.
All right, so the San Francisco 69ers, with their first pick in the draft, they pick running back Usain Bolt.
Oh, damn.
He was on my board. I'll say that.
Aaron, so you don't have the Devontae Smith weight. You don't have a weight concern right there as a running back. He's going to be taking some hits.
He's going to be too fast. He's not going to be able to get tackled. He's just going to be, that's Olympic speed right there.
The 19th player on my board got taken, man.
The 19th player. Okay.
Wow, you planned this out a lot more than you planned out anything else. Like
that's
I was sitting here and enjoying this.
I know it's fun. It is fun.
Let's do this real quick. So my next pick, this might be a little bit of a reach, but I just need to secure this. Is my guy. I'm taking Fernando Tatis, quarterback. That would be my quarterback.
Wait, quarterback.
Because I just he does a lot of those off balance throws. I want those Patty Mahomes type throws. He might not have deep ball accuracy, but he's got a little bit of like a West Coast offense where he's gonna be a little mobile. He's gonna be throwing off. He's got good height. He's like 6'3". He's not he's not the tallest guy, but he's that's good height for a quarterback.
Hey, he's a mobile quarterback too. He's a pretty athletic guy.
Exactly. Too. He's a mobile quarterback. He can throw off just like 1 foot and all that. And he might not be throwing the Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes like in the back of the end zone, whatever, like 60 yards, but he'll be running my West Coast offense. I think I'm very happy with that pick. Fernando Tatis. Go ahead, Lamita.
Right.
Back to back.
The Santa Clara football team has also announced the relocation. We're also going to be relocating to San Francisco, creating some heat in the market. San Francisco sourdoughs. That's what you call us for now.
Sourdoughs.
So,
damn.
Yeah. We call the candlesticks tight, by the way, Aaron. You can figure out where.
Well, it's been demolished. It's been demolished.
Well,
We call-
we're building a new
we
stadium.
built it back.
there.
Oh, you built it back up.
The 69ers play in the local titty bar downtown San Francisco.
Oh, it's in the basement. It's in the basement.
Exactly. It's a football field.
Oh,
You can't, Russell Wilson doesn't fit that because the moon balls won't fit.
Marshawn Lynch, dude. Marshawn Lynch. That's I mean he's got to be a ambassador just of the team, right? And he frequently visits that bar.
Exactly.
James Harden and Marshawn Lynch.
Well, yeah. Anytime James Harden's in the Bay, exactly. All right, Lemita, what's your next pick? Because you got back to backs.
My first pick, Cristiano
Your first
Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo, wide receiver, 6'1", elite strength, elite speed. He can shift. He's got an insane vertical leap.
Mel Kiper Porter. That's a little bit of a reach. Messi was still on the board. I mean, he is the better player in my draft rankings.
So now that we got that out of the way, I don't care about what Mel says. Mel's stupid.
And now Chris Collinsworth. Now here's a guy who's kind of a little bit of a pussy. He evades his taxes. Will he evade blockers or will he evade defenders like he evades his taxes? I don't know. Time will tell.
All right. Okay, my next pick, I'm gonna stick with the baseball theme because I think Boaz stole this idea off of me when I was giving.
I made my pick before you, so I don't know.
So my next pick, quarterback Shohei Ohtani.
Ooh.
Okay.
He's got a cannon of an arm. He's got the swing, so that helps with the generation of his footwork. And he's 6'4" and runs at 20.5. Hank.
Okay.
Showtime. It's showtime right now.
Showtime. Yeah.
That's a good nickname. Thank you for letting me know, Aaron. Showtime in the Bay.
Showtime in the Bay.
I got my next pick. All right, this is a little bit more interesting. I'm just gonna take a guy because I'm kind of worried that I think someone else is gonna take him. I'm gonna take Kevin Durant, wide receiver. Devontae Smith, a little bit skinny. He got the skinny arms. I got a 7-footer now who's gonna be just fucking. He doesn't need Julio Jones out muscle them. He just literally needs to put his hands up, and I think he'll be able to just moss pretty much everybody.
Yeah,
so Kevin Durant is what I'm taking.
If someone tackles him and gets his legs, dude, they're snapping off.
Doesn't matter. Devontae Smith, it's the same shit. He's gonna be not taking too much contact. He's gonna be going out of bounds, but that's fine. He's my outside receiver. We're gonna be throwing up goal line fades to him and stuff like that, and he's 7 feet. He's gonna be fine
for an outside receiver, so I can't relate.
Okay, Aaron, go ahead.
Okay. So I get back-to-back picks, right?
You got back-to-backs, yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna just pick these guys in likelihood. Well, actually, no, this first guy is the only guy I was a little worried that you guys might pick. Because the rest of these guys, I don't see you guys picking. But with my second pick in the draft, I will be picking tight end Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Ooh, that's it. That was
tight end on my board.
So yeah, with my next pick, we just snagged Giannis. Now it's time to add the wide receiver. We're gonna pick a quarterback late because so we have an under the radar quarterback, I think. So
he's going Lonzo. He's going Lonzo for quarterback. I already know.
So with
I actually thought about that for a second.
With my first pick, wide receiver, I just messed that up. The 69ers will be picking wide receiver Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Let's go.
Okay. We're just going on the names.
No, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. He's 6'3".
He's pretty big.
What position is he?
He's center mid.
He's a midfielder.
Center mid. Yeah.
Center mid. I'm pretty sure he's athletic too.
And how does that translate? Yeah, how does that translate to
he's
wide
speedy.
receiver?
He's speedy. He's got a nice build. 6'3" is a good height for wide
receiver. Is he playing on the outside?
Is
he playing on the outside or is he playing?
He's outside. He's outside. I forgot to mention he's playing on.
Hey, it's Mel over here. I really like that pick. He's not the quickest, but my pro comp for him would be Anquan Bolden, yards after catch guy.
Well, Todd McShay here. Lionel Messi was still on the board. If we're going to talk about soccer players, I mean, just one of the best of all time. I just don't understand how Lionel Messi doesn't get picked.
I'm hearing the Santa Clara Sourdoughs San Francisco Sourdoughs don't even entirely have him on their board.
And we're also
there must be crazy. What's the Mel Kiper is like? Do they just want to be picking first every single year? I don't understand.
Well, reports from the San Francisco 69ers draft board is that Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Cristiano Ronaldo were ranked over Messi on the draft board.
Whoa!
Man, this league is mad tripping, dude. I don't understand.
Mad tripping.
Yeah, Todd McShay turned into I'm not gonna say who. All right, next pick. This is harder. This is where it gets a little bit harder. I'm going to take my slot receiver, and I don't know if you guys were even thinking about this. I'm taking Kyrie Irving, slot receiver. He's got some good footwork. He has some good footwork, and I think he's just going to be getting the good release. He's got those, I think those handles, his juke moves and stuff like that, his dribble moves will translate well to just, kind of running out, just run out all types of routes and just getting out of, press coverage and stuff like that. So yeah, my slot receiver, Kyrie Irving.
Damn, I think Kyrie
I fucked up
Steph.
I think I fucked up my order of my picks here because actually I'm not gonna remind me. Never mind. I'll say it later.
All right. I got 2 picks now. I've got my quarterback and one of my wide receivers. I'm going to go with my running back here. I'm going to go Russell Westbrook,
Oh, okay.
running back.
That's an interesting one.
I had him
A
at
little bit
linebacker
taller. I
because,
mean, aren't you concerned that he's a little tall? He's a little tall.
Brandon
That's fine.
Jacobs.
Derrick
Brandon
Henry
Jacobs
type.
build.
Derrick Henry. I
That's
haven't
true.
ever watched Brandon Jacobs.
You don't know Brandon Jacobs?
But Derrick Henry, even he's like what, like 6'3" maybe? He's not 6'5",
he's like
whatever.
6'1". But like, all right, but Westbrook's athletic. I had him at safety initially,
Okay.
But
yeah.
you know, we're not doing defensive players, so I was like, I need Westbrook on my team. I need that competitive edge, so I'm gonna take Russ.
Are you worried that he's going to be
Russ.
trying to like go for the home run? You know, he's going to always be trying to go for that. He's going to try to break it always. Like, you know,
Russ understands his role. Russ
Sometimes maybe
understands
like, you know, the Todd Gurley, you know, when he like kneeled down before the goal line, he didn't want to score it because he wanted to end the game. Like, are you afraid that maybe he's going to try to?
Russ a winner. But
okay.
Stats.
That's what I was getting at. He wants, you know, winning and stats. You know, one's definitely prioritized. All right, what's your next pick?
My next pick was initially going to be Patrick Beverly at corner, but we're not doing defensive players.
Well, you name it. Yeah, we're naming players.
I'm just going off, dude.
Okay.
I'm just naming my favorite players. Okay. Canelo Alvarez and Mike Trout are crossed off.
So yeah, my next pick is Patrick Mahomes, but I forgot we can't pick football players. It's like, whoops.
All right. My next
for quarterback.
I already got my outside. Okay, De'Aaron Fox is off the board.
So you just throwing just shots at Aaron now.
All right. Zion is off the board.
Nobody's picked him. Yeah, well, I see.
I'm gonna go Neymar Jr., wide receiver number 2. Like Kyrie, he's got very, very impressive footwork.
Certain player hasn't been picked yet. You know, soccer player.
Messi does not have Neymar's footwork. Neymar's footwork's insane.
Yeah, but like
reports coming out of the 69ers camp that they also had Neymar over Messi on their draft board.
But Neymar's a little thin. He's a little fragile. But, you know, Devontae Smith type.
It's fine. Yeah, all good. All right. This is where I'm going to go. And I don't think I don't think anyone's going to steal this pick, but I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to go Aaron Judge, tight end. I just wanted like a big body, like 6'7", whatever, just big ass fucking receiver. I got some tall guys. You know, I have Vernon Tatis. He can't throw super deep, so I'm not really that interested in speed. I'm more interested in just like footwork and height. So we're just gonna be just throwing the ball, and we're hopefully just gonna be bullying like the secondaries. Just corners and safeties are just gonna be fucking boxed out by both my guys. You know, they're gonna be mossed by Kevin Durant, and they're gonna be boxed out by Aaron Judge.
That's a good one. I like that. All right. So I get back-to-back picks now.
Yes.
So we still have to announce. Do we pick our head coach in the draft, or are we just saying?
Yeah. You got to pick him in there. You got to pick him in the draft.
All right. So we're gonna go back to back. We're gonna finish out. We're gonna pick our head coach last. I don't know if that's a good strategy or not. So with the first pick, or how many picks have I had? We've got 1, 2, 3. This is my 4th pick. We're gonna be checking slot wide receiver De'Aaron Fox. We got to go De'Aaron Fox. You know, Kings fan over here. He's like Kyrie Irving. He's really quick. He's really quick.
Aaron was concerned I had him on my board
because I remember you said like I had a Kings player on my board. I was like, oh shit, why'd I pick Ruben Loftus-Cheek? And he was not picking Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
And I don't know. I have no clue who that is. So
he's the GOAT, dude.
I wasn't thinking.
Well, anyways, so yeah, some De'Aaron Fox, very fast, one of the fastest guys in the NBA. I think that'll translate to, you know, maybe a Tyreek Hill type. You know, he's got better height. He's also 6'3". He's the same height as Ruben Loftus-Cheek, but just I don't know. Actually, I don't know how fast Ruben Loftus-Cheek is, but I assume De'Aaron Fox is faster.
Quicker,
yeah.
Swipe is quicker.
Yeah, but yeah, I think he'll work. It's sort of like how Boz's idea was with Kyrie Irving, but we're gonna have like a Tyreek Hill with better height. So hey, that's what I'm going with. And then for my quarterback, you know, we're gonna be filling it out with Aroldis Chapman. You guys probably don't know who that is, but he's a pitcher currently on the Yankees who can throw a baseball 105 miles an hour. One of the fastest throwers of all time. So hopefully that translates to a football in some sort of way. Really banking on that. And yeah, that's my last pick.
No, you have one more pick. Oh, you got the head.
No, you got two. You got two. I will be taking my head coach as well, Aaron. The fact that the run on head coaches is going right now. I'm a little worried. I don't think anyone was going to take this guy, but I just got to take him right now. I'm taking Chauncey Gardner-Johnson.
Oh,
And, he's a football player, but he's playing head coach right now. He's a football player, but I'm going to fuck up the rules a little bit. No, he's playing head coach though. That's not his. He doesn't. That's he's playing head coach here. He's playing head coach here. This could be.
That's like saying I could play George.
Fine. Okay. Fine. I'll give you. Fine. You won't allow.
Wait, I wanted to hear.
I'll take the basketball. Well, I just wanted someone who's going to shit talk and get in the other guy's head. I'm going to take the basketball version of that Patrick Beverly. Then I'm going to take the guy Lemire was thinking about taking. I'm going to take the basketball version of it. Patrick Beverly is my head coach. He doesn't really have to coach a whole lot. I'm going to be completely honest. He's just going to stand there. He's going to just chew his gum really loud, and he's just going to be annoying. He's just going to be fucking pissing off the refs. He's going to be pissing off the other team. It doesn't matter. We're going to be like the Raiders like of the past, with Al Davis and shit like that. They're all going to hate my team, but we're just going to be dominating. That's just what we're going to do. Patrick Beverly, head coach.
All right, two picks. All right. I'm going to go tight end first. A. Disney, welcome to the team.
Damn, A. Disney.
Anthony Davis, he practices playing tight end in his basketball warm-ups. When
he doesn't need the marks underneath his eyes. He already has a unibrow to cover the sunlight. he grows long enough it could be a visor.
Hey, no AD slander, right?
Yeah, no AD slander. You did just call him A. Disney.
Anyways, and my head coach will be. I have 4 head coaches on the board here. I'll let you guys give your inputs. All right.
Okay.
So one, I got
strategy
Tiger
there. You're gonna
Woods.
let your opposition choose your pick.
Tiger Woods.
Okay.
Tiger Woods knows how to party, knows how to win. So there's that.
You're afraid he's gonna get that Miami Dolphins O-line coach or your little cocaine in the office.
We have a staff.
Hey, no jokes here. Best of hopefully Tiger recovers well. After yeah.
After,
but you got to be worried. There are some. There's a history of
And then I got overall nice guy, Roger Federer, another player who knows how to win. Federer.
Okay.
Showing some love to my tennis folks. Knows how to win. Nice guy, motivates the team. Then I got Jake Paul, the toxic trash talker. I told you guys he'll be on the board here. Toxic trash talker. He was in talks to be Mr. Irrelevant later down. I think we might look at Jake with this pick. And the last one is Michael Phelps. Knows how to win.
Michael Phelps,
most winning Olympian of all time.
I mean, you gotta make a pick. I don't think I think those are interesting. But let's see, who's your pick?
I'm gonna go Tiger because Tiger's the GOAT.
Tiger,
okay.
The rapper?
Tiger, Tiger the rapper. Interesting. Let me just didn't name him at all.
Tiger. Are you saying you're doing that so the team gets free subscription to his OnlyFans?
I was literally thinking, Aaron, you and I were thinking about the same thing. I was gonna say something about his OnlyFans.
Sure.
He could be. I was thinking maybe like a sponsorship, maybe like an OnlyFans sponsorship.
Yeah. That might work. Yeah. Head coach coming into play.
The blowjob arena. I don't know what you'd call it, but
wait. I gotta call my head coach. Hey man, Tiger, you ready to coach the San Francisco Sourdoughs? We'd love to have you down here.
Yeah, the San Francisco Sourdoughs in a blowjob arena, sponsored by OnlyFans.
Dude, I should be sponsored by OnlyFans. I'm the 69ers, dude.
That's true, and you fucked up on that yet. Would you make your head coach?
I haven't picked it yet.
You haven't picked your head coach yet. I thought you were talking about that at one point.
No, I said I'm gonna pick him in my last pick.
Got you. Okay. I will be so. All right, fuck it. I'm taking this guy. I'll be taking Pablo Sandoval as my running back. I just want a big bruiser. I want a bruiser. I want a guy who
he can run.
Hey, he doesn't need to run fast. I just want a guy who linebackers can wrap around. Linebackers won't be able to wrap around them. I want some kneecap biters right there, and he's a kneecap biter. He'll honestly just jog. He'll just jog to the end zone, but no linebacker will be able to get around him. They can't wrap their arms around him, and he's just a tank. Pablo Sandoval running.
That was the last guy I expected. Hey,
I don't know, man. I was worried. There was I was worried there was rumblings that he might get picked, so I had to take him.
that 0 speed in MLB The Show, like.
hey, listen.
But zero speed.
No, I think he might have like 5 or something. I don't know.
Listen, Aaron, it's not about the speed. I'm just going I just want a tank. I want a big bruiser.
You just can't tackle him.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh man. All
Plus,
right,
I got
well,
a Fernando Tatis is only do checkdowns. We're not gonna be. There's no like deep route
That's-
running. He's literally just gonna be
that's
screen
facts.
passes, maybe max. He's gonna get winded, but like that's fine.
So we don't want to get too winded. You don't want getting into shape. You don't want him to stay a bruiser.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't want him in shape. Like literally, we'll be like, listen, you can have the day off. Like if he like reports for whatever training camp, I'll be like, listen, take the day off. Like you're good, Pablo.
All right, I'm gonna pull a reverse Lemeter here and just take 4 people, even though I only have one pick.
Take 4.
So first, we're gonna start off with just the basic one. My head coach is gonna be A's manager Bob Melvin, and call me a fucking homer, but let me explain this pick here. A's have no fucking terrible shit front office, all right? And what does Bob do? He puts together a band of misfits and makes a good team out of it, and that's what we're gonna do with fucking.
And it's an interesting strategy, actually using a real head coach for your head coach. That's a very interesting strategy.
But don't worry. There's more. And then we have Usain Bolt, Aroldis Chapman, De'Aaron Fox, Loftus-Cheek, Antetokounmpo. Those guys have nothing in common. He's going to bring them together. And also, the A's and the Giants right now have the best record in MLB. Bay Area shout out right there. Just want to throw that out there. All right.
Yeah.
Now we're going to build our linebacker. I'm taking Tyrone Mings.
Is this like Lemeter thing right here, where where it's like this position is even not in the draft?
So that's why I'm taking Tyrone Mings as my linebacker because he's a big guy. He plays defense already. And hey, he's a hard hitter. I could see him as a hard hitting. And then my assistant coach, I'm going to have Dave Chappelle. And the reason I'm having Dave Chappelle as my assistant coach is so he can distract the other team doing stand-up on the sideline.
Oh, I thought it was just like a team morale.
He's going to be doing a stand-up on the sideline. Hopefully the other team gets distracted. We're used to it because while we practice, he does his stand-up. So we've already heard all his material.
You've heard all of the material. It's like it's not funny anymore. Like we've heard it like 10 times, dude. It's
exactly. And then last but not least, my second assistant coach is going to be Naomi Osaka. Have to pick a woman here, gender equality and all that. And also she's dating Corday and I like his music. So let me hear the album early. And so, yeah.
Hey, if we're shouting out the rest of our board, I'm gonna take this opportunity to shout out the rest of my board. Okay. I already mentioned Pat Bev. Let's see, LeBron. I had him on my board for tight end. Lonzo for quarterback was up there.
Well, let me take. If Aaron gets to add another position, can I add one more position? I would like Draymond Green as my kicker, my kicker. Draymond Green. That's just.
I got Zlatan Ibrahimovic for GM.
Oh, okay.
GM for Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Okay.
Because Zlatan.
Are you concerned that he just might go off the rails? Like you're like, this is Zlatan. We need another running back. It's like, no, we're taking a quarterback. It's like, Zlatan, come on.
Hey man, Zlatan's always right.
GM Mel Kiper. That's my next pick.
Oh, that's a Raiders mover there, Mike Mayock, and then now you're bringing in Mel Kiper.
Hey.
Okay, so let's run down our actual. So my team, I got my head coach Patrick Beverly with Chauncey Gardner-Johnson in he's in his ear, whatever, telling him what to say.
I like that.
My quarterback Fernando Tatis Jr. Wide receiver, my outside, I got Kevin Durant. My inside, my slot receiver is Kyrie Irving. I got my running back Pablo Sandoval, Panda, and my tight end Aaron Judge.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
All right, Aaron, let's run down. What's your team?
So head coach Bob Melvin and quarterback Aroldis Chapman, running back Usain Bolt, slot wide receiver De'Aaron Fox, outside wide receiver Ruben Loftus-Cheek, tight Antetokounmpo with honorary mentions of Dave Chappelle, Naomi Osaka, and Tyrone Mings.
Nice. All right, Lemeter.
All right. At head coach, we got Tiger Woods, not Tiger Woods, Tiger Woods.
Oh,
it's actually
they got married. Congratulations, Tiger.
And then at quarterback, we got Showtime Ohtani.
I actually totally forgot he did that.
Yeah.
At wide receiver, we got Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, we got an all-soccer wide receiver lineup, Cristiano Ronaldo and Neymar. Running back, we got the competitive edge on our team, Russell Westbrook. And at tight end, we got our other sponsors. Disney is sponsoring us because we had.
Damn. Yeah, that's not OnlyFans. Disney kind of just doesn't really like. It feels like there's not a whole lot of overlap in that market.
No, we're covering all bases.
You got the family-friendly market and the not-so-family-friendly.
Well, do you have Dave Chappelle doing stand-up at your games? I don't know.
That's true.
Think so.
But then I would say that players might not want to go on your team because it just ruins Dave Chappelle's stand-up. Like they're like, this sucks. Like I've heard all of his fucking material. This is like the worst. Like I don't find him funny anymore. Like there's like, hey, did you see his like new Netflix special? Like no, dude, I heard it in fucking practice like a year ago. Like I've heard this shit already. Like it's not funny. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Let us know. Maybe we'll put this out on Instagram or something. Instagram, Twitter at the Muffed. Check out our teams. Let us know who you think has the best team. I think Pablo Sandoval. I think that's for sure. I think that's a sleeper pick that I made there. That I don't think. Yeah, nobody saw coming, but
no one saw that coming.
It's like Tom Brady. You look at his body. Maybe a little bit of body shaming there, but he's a beast on the field. Let's get into our last segment. We're just gonna really quickly run down some playoff predictions. So we went through on our website and we just kind of picked the rest of the games that are going on. This is as of Tuesday. What's today? The May 4th, Star Wars Day.
May the
We're just
fourth
making
be
our
with you.
yes, we're making our playoff predictions. Just our 1 through, and we're gonna go 1 through 10, just because now they're doing the play-in games there as well. So
We'll just predict the winners of the play-ins too. So
sure, we can do that as well. Let me. You want to start us? Or fuck it, I'll start us off because I've always been going last. I'll start us off this time.
There we go, boys.
So in the Western Conference, dude, exactly. Yeah, Zlatan, fucking what Boaz wants, Boaz gets. I'm gonna go first. Utah Jazz will be the 1 seed, and the Phoenix Suns as the 2 seed. They were within 1 win of each other. The 3 seed is the LA Clippers. The Denver Nuggets are the 4 seed. The number 5 seed is Dallas Mavericks. The 6 seed is the Portland Trailblazers. The 7th seed is the LA Lakers. The 8th seed is the Golden State Warriors.
Okay.
The 9th seed is the Memphis Grizzlies, and the 10th seed is the Spurs. So we got Lakers versus Warriors. Obviously, Warriors will be winning. That's the Lakers, and the Lakers will be going up against
bias there.
The none whatsoever. I don't know what you're getting at there. And then so between the Grizzlies and the Spurs, I will be having the Grizzlies win that. And in the Grizzlies versus the Lakers, obviously the Grizzlies will win that as well. So the Grizzlies will be getting the 8th seed, and the 7th seed will be going to the Golden State Warriors. Now in the East, we're going to go with the 76ers get the 1st seed. The Nets get the 2nd seed as well, very close. The 3rd seed is the Milwaukee Bucks. The 4th seed is the Knicks. The 5th is the Atlanta Hawks. The 6th is the Boston Celtics, but it's a sleeper there. I think that's a team that's like underrated. The 7th is the Miami Heat. The 8th is the Charlotte Hornets. The 9th is the Washington Wizards. And the 10th is the Indiana Pacers. So we're going to go there. So 7 versus 8, Heat versus Hornets. I will be having the Hornets, LaMelo Ball, win that one.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're going to get a 7th seed. And then Miami Heat. So, wait, no, Washington versus Indy. I'll take Washington there. And then Washington versus Miami. An upset last year's NBA, NBA Finals appearance, whatever, on the Eastern side. Miami Heat get knocked out. So my 7th seed is the Charlotte Hornets, and my 8th seed is the Washington Wizards. There we go.
Wow. Just wow.
Let me. Do you want to go last or you want to go next?
I don't care.
Go
All right,
ahead.
I'll jump in here.
Or Aaron will go ahead.
Yeah, all right, cool.
So wait, so
And way
the
to
play-ins, just real quick, the play-ins is
Play-in
the
is 7 versus 8, so the winner of that gets the 7th seed, and then 9 versus 10, the winner of that, and the loser of the 7 versus 8.
Oh, okay, got it. All right, we'll start with the West Coast. With the number 1 seed, we have the Utah Jazz, and then number 2, we have the Phoenix
Donovan
Suns.
Mitchell.
The Phoenix Suns, which I think it makes a lot of sense because the Jazz finishing over the Suns, just like Donovan Mitchell's better than Devin Booker.
Oh, I mean, naturally.
And then the 3rd seed, I have the Los Angeles Clippers. Shout out the Clip Show, baby. And number 4, I have the Denver Nuggets. 5, I have the Los Angeles Lakers. Unfortunately, unlike Buzz, I have them making the playoffs. And 6, this one makes me disgusted because Marvin Bagley is better, but I have the Dallas Mavericks. Marvin Bagley's better than Luka Doncic. 7th, I have Dame Time, Trailblazers. 8th seed, I have the Memphis Grizzlies. And then 9th seed, I have the Golden State Warriors.
The fuck, Aaron? What's that all about?
And the 10th seed, I have Zion and the Pelicans.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
So then
who's winning 7 versus 8?
7 versus 8. Ooh, Trailblazers, Grizzlies. I'm going to go with the Trailblazers. I'm going to say Dame. Clutch shot over John Morant.
All
Wins
right,
it.
so who's winning 9 and 10?
9 and 10. We're gonna go Golden State Warriors over the Pelicans.
So then the Warriors versus Grizzlies for the 8th seed.
And I'm gonna say everyone loses their shit because the Warriors finesse their way into the 8th seed and by beating the Grizzlies. And then everyone's gonna be like, well, the play-ins don't matter. No, the Warriors are back in. But hey, that's how it works.
My scenario, I forgot to mention that LeBron's gonna be like, "Oh, this is such bullshit, bro. This is a fraud playoffs." Oh, he's gonna be like, "Oh, guys, this playoffs doesn't even count as an asterisk playoffs because I didn't make it because I got kicked out of the play-in tournament." It's gonna be like that. So like, nice. Oh, LeBron, don't you remember 2020? That's an asterisk playoff. Like that's not even a real ring. Your cereal box ring. Sorry, I'm lashing out there a little bit. Aaron, go ahead on the Eastern Conference.
All right. Number 1 seed, I have the Philadelphia 76ers with Ben Simmons. Number 2, I have the Brooklyn Ring Chasers. They are at number 2. And then at number 3, I have the Milwaukee Cucks. And at number 4, I have the New York Knicks. I have nothing against the Bucks. I just thought of that pun. I had to say it. And number 5, I have the Miami Heat, avoiding their Miami defeat.
Damn.
Like they had on Boaz. Number 6, I have the Boston Celtics. 7, I have Trae Young and the Hawks. And at 8, I have sneaking in there the Washington Wizards. Shout out. Number 9, got the Indiana Pacers. And 10 is the Charlotte Hornets with LaMelo. Look at LaMelo, man.
All right. So who's the winner of the play-ins?
7 versus 8. I'm gonna go with Wizards. I'm just liking the Wizards right now. They're hot. I'm gonna go Wizards over the Hawks. so they get the 7th seed.
Dude,
And
Westbrook
then-
yesterday, you guys see that we had like 20, like
Yeah.
20 assists, 20 rebounds, and like 10
Fucking
points.
insane. And then I'm gonna go, fuck it, LaMelo over the Pacers. So the Pacers, so the Hornets will be playing the Hawks. I'm gonna say the Hawks beat the Hornets. So 7th seed Wizards, 8th seed Hawks.
Okay. All right, Lemeter. Last but not least.
Right. Western Conference. Let's switch it up. I'll start with the Eastern Conference.
Start with the East.
I got the MVP Joel Embiid at 1 seed.
That's an ab.
2 seed we got Kyrie and the Nets. 3 seed we got Acampo with the Bucks.
Nice.
4 seed we got Atlanta Hawks. No notable players. No, actually John.
Damn,
John
4th seed. Damn.
Yeah, John Collins is pretty good. John Collins is pretty good.
John Collins is the most punchable face in the NBA. Changed my mind.
I mean, he's the best
Grayson
player.
Allen. Grayson Allen.
Oh yeah, I'm so
Trey
sorry,
Young
John
is
Collins.
Trey Young's better than Devin Booker. That's also a fact. That's like indisputable.
All right.
Trae Young, can
5
actually
seed.
shoot
5 seed.
three-pointers.
We got Julius Randle, and the Knicks.
Knickerbockers. Oh
Knickerbockers.
wait.
Knickerbockers.
We gotta blur that out. We gotta bleep that out there. The last part.
Why?
Nothing. No, go ahead.
6 seed. We got Miami Heat. The 7 seed. We got the Boston Celtics. 8 seed. Charlotte Hornets. 9 seed. Indiana Pacers. 10 seed. Washington Wizards.
We all have the same teams. It's just in different order, pretty much. We don't have like
and then
there's no variation.
the Celtics beat the Hornets, and the Wizards beat the Pacers, and the Hornets beat the Wizards.
Okay, so just say who you're 7th. So who's 7th and who's 8th?
7th seed is Boston. 8th is Charlotte.
Okay. All right, West.
West, we got
This is where it's probably gonna get weird.
Phoenix
there we go.
1,
That's where it gets weird.
Utah
That's
2, Utah 2, Clippers 3, Denver 4, Dallas 5, Lakers 6, Blazers 7, Warriors 8, Grizzlies 9, and the Kings 10.
Oh,
That's the weird one. That's the first time. Yeah,
Let's
there we go.
And then the Kings.
And I don't know how I feel
De'Aaron
about that.
Fox
The meter's
back.
making that prediction. That's not. Yeah.
With De'Aaron Fox back, the Kings somehow managed to beat the Grizzlies, and they play the Portland Trailblazers against who lose to the who's it?
Wait. Let me. Did Golden State not even make it?
They did 8 seed. They beat
okay.
Portland. They beat Portland. And then Portland versus Sacramento could get. I think Dame wins it, but like it could get interesting if De'Aaron Fox plays the way he's been.
That's
I mean,
fine,
he's underrated. Honestly, my hot take is he's better than Devin Booker. That's just been my hot take for a while. De'Aaron Fox is just a really honestly
Hold
better
on.
like, star player.
Honestly, I'm fine either way because if we make the playoffs, we break our playoff drought. If we don't, we can fire Luke Walton. I hope.
Honestly, Aaron, I think you want to just fire Luke Walton. I think that's probably better.
think
For
that's
long
fair.
term, I think that's probably
That
better.
is probably good.
All right, just because you guys want to fire Luke Walton,
No,
the
don't do
Kings beat the
No,
Blazers,
No.
and they make the playoffs.
Yes, playoffs. We did
That's
it.
so unrealistic, dude. Come on, the Lakers not making the playoffs in my scenario is much more real. Much more realistic. The Kings making.
That'd be crazy though. The Kings make the playoffs. That'd be.
And the Lakers don't, dude. That'd be fantastic though. Like that'd be really fun.
That'd be.
Fuck man,
that'd be
I can only
so
dream.
funny.
I can only dream. If LeBron just sitting there and be like, "That's a fraud. This is a fraudulent asterisk playoffs." I think LeBron. That's a little ironic, man. Just you coming from you, man. That's little.
Boaz hates LeBron so
It's
much.
very interesting. That's coming from you, man.
Bros, who do you hate more, Aaron Rodgers or LeBron?
LeBron James. No, come on.
Wow. Didn't even think
I would
about
say
that.
let's go like most hated athletes. LeBron James number 1, Tom Brady number 2, Aaron Rodgers number 3. Our last segment, pack of the week. Let's finish that off. Lemeter, Devin Booker. I'm just
I'm
gonna
going.
go wild
I'm
guess.
going LeBron.
Oh, you can keep it if I pull a LeBron card, you can have it. I don't care if it's signed or whatever. I don't care if he jizzed in the card and he signed it. You can have it.
Dude, I sell that for a lifetime. Come on, LeBron.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm
Boaz,
going big.
Boaz, scenario. We're in LA and LeBron walks by and like there's not too many people, so you can totally get a picture with him. What do you?
LeBron, can you hold the phone? I want to take a selfie with my friend Lemeter. Could you? Sorry, could you?
Hey,
excuse
I
me.
don't think you would do that. I'm
Excuse me. Who are
you,
sir? Who the fuck are you?
Excuse me. Can you please take a picture of me and my friend?
Yeah,
real
just
quick?
take a
You
picture.
have to do that if you ever meet LeBron. You'd be like,
All
guys,
right.
LeBron took this photo.
Tyler Bay.
Who's that? I've never heard of that.
He's Bay, dude. Don't touch shit.
Yeah, Tyler Bay, Dallas Mavericks rookie. Oh, another Bay. This
Sadiq Bey?
Sadiq Bay, yeah, Sadiq
Okay,
Bey.
well, double bays. Look at that.
Yeah,
That's a
That-
solid.
that's
It's gonna be
double
somebody
Bay.
from
That
the
is-
Bay.
yeah.
It's gonna be Stephen Curry, not LeBron.
George Hill,
Oh, make mountains out of molehills.
yeah. Another
It's only
dude,
right
another
there's
Bucks
Grant
player,
Hill.
back-to-back Bucks players.
Come on, Grant Hill.
Dante
Drew.
DiVincenzo. Dante
Oh, the
Di-
big ragu.
Now we'll go from the top. We'll go from the top. Oh, the best Bridges in the league.
Miles
Miles
Bridges.
Bridges. Miles Bridges.
Get out of here, bro.
Hey.
No, way better. Hey, I do like Miles Bridges though. He's really fun to watch.
Then we got Danilo Gallinari, Atlanta Hawk,
Oh.
but he's wearing a Thunder's jersey here.
And
Daniel Tice.
Next one.
And teammate of my head coach, Reggie Jackson. And this is a shitty pack. There's nobody really that good out of here.
Man, come on, LeBron's gonna be in there. That's gonna be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, Aaron, was Reggie Jackson the next name you were gonna say? It was like,
Yeah,
no,
that was
LeBron or
definitely
Reggie Jackson. All right.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah,
Oh shit. Okay, that was
that was it. That was it. Yeah, I told you I was a little
Miles Bridges might have been the best player in that pack.
Yeah, Danilo Gallinari, Bridge. Yeah, I mean, George Hill though. Like, can we forget about
George Hill's a goat.
forget about George Hill?
I could have got a discount George Hill jersey at the Kings game I went to. It was like $20. It was like a George Hill.
It was like $20.
When'd you go to Kings game? When'd you go to Kings game?
Like February 2020, BC before COVID.
Damn, like right before COVID. Damn.
Yeah, I saw. No, it was January. It was the Bucks Kings game, and then I have a video of Giannis breaking a free throw. If you guys want to see that, kind of interesting.
That's very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's Lemire's tight end, right?
Oh,
It's my tight end.
Or Aaron's your tight end. Aaron, your tight end. Yeah.
I'm a big Acampo guy.
Big Acampo guy.
I have a video of Nick Mullins overthrowing, or not even looking at George Kittle to win it in a primetime Monday night game.
No Nick Mullins slander. But let's finish
They
this
lost
off.
to the Giants, man.
No Nick Mullins slander. No Nick Mullins slander. Let's finish this off. Been a fun episode. We talked about the playoffs, did our fantasy draft, we did our playoff predictions we talked about the NBA playoff prediction, and then we also did the NFL draft earlier in the episode. Been a good one. See you guys next week. Peace.